Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended, and this one is part of my series to show you how to properly get breeding and mutations accomplished inside of Ark. Now this video specifically is to show you how to maximize your chance of getting mutations inside of any breeding line inside of Ark. So we're going to start from scratch, okay? Now essentially, if you haven't seen the other videos talking about what mutations are and how points work, you're going to have to check those out. Look in the playlist that this video is a part of, and that'll show you all of that. But what I want you to see right now is that in order to maximize your percentages, what do you need to do? So the percentages of getting a mutation inside of dinosaurs or creatures inside of Ark is 7% as long as both the paternal and maternal side, so the mother and the father, do not have more than 20 mutations themselves. So it is a 7% chance, so it's not very high, obviously, to get a mutation. So if you have more than 20 on one side or the other, you've only got a 3.5% chance. And then if you have 20 mutations on both the mother and the father that you're trying to breed, there is a 0% chance of mutations. Now, what does that mean, right? So we have a maternal and paternal side. You can see on the left and right here. 0 mutations, 0 mutations. That's a good thing. That means that it's not more than 20, so we can actually increase the number of mutations that exist on these current creatures. Now, they are all level 1, so I know they have 0 points in any of their statistics. So in order to maximize the probability that I have of getting a mutation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 male to 4 females, because the maximum number of creatures that can breed at a time is 1 to 4. So I'm going to go ahead and put groups of 4 females together, and you'll see that as long as enable breeding, oh, it's not turned on there. So as long as breeding is turned on, the maximum number that can be done at the same time is 4 females to 1 male. Lucky guy. So while he's doing that, you're going to notice that they're going to slowly increase the little mating bar right there, and that's just going to take some time. Whether they drop an egg or they have gestation, doesn't matter. The point behind the whole thing is that 4 to 1 is the maximum thing. So if each of these have 0 mutations, the male and the female, you can see them in the stats on the right hand side. That is the case. What's going to happen is that there is a 7% chance times 4, because there are 4 females present. We're going to call it 30% because we're going to round up, right? So there's a 30% chance each time you do this strategy right here that you're going to get a mutation. Now, how do you know if there's a mutation or not? And the answer is pretty simple. You're just looking for the level to increase as long as the stats of both the parents are exactly the same. See, level 1, they're both the same. So if I end up getting a level 3 creature, I know that I got a mutation. So if I have 4, you can do the math, right? 30% chance. You basically, according to math, it's not guaranteed. You have like a 99% chance of having a mutation if you breed a total of 3 sets of these things. So if you take a total of 1 male horse to 12 females, you are going to 90% technically, but we're just going to call it 100 now. You're probably going to get a mutation. Now, with that mutation, you're going to have, of those 9 total, or those 12 total horses, 1 mutation and 11 non-mutations. You can use those 11 non-mutations to breed again as soon as they've raised properly. So the more females to the single male that you have with the stats you want, the higher chance you have of getting a mutation. Technically speaking, it's going to be every 14 females to 1 male, guaranteed. Oh, look at that. We have a mutation. Perfect. So every 14 females to 1 male is going to guarantee you a mutation. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I mean by that, right? So mutations, you can see there's a level 1, there's a level 1, there's a level 1, and there is a level 3. So this one right here got a mutation. Now that mutation is very obvious because these are level 1 creatures, because this one is now level 1 mother, level 1 father, and we have a health mutation on this one. You can see that present right there, right? There's the 2 points, level 3. Now what that's going to do is that's going to increase the total number of mutations on the sides. You can see still 0 from the mother side, 1 from the father side. And as long as we have less than 20, we can continue to stack more and more mutations. Now, again, This is the best way to increase the number of mutations. It is a guaranteed chance, technically, at 14 females to 1 male, no matter what it is, as long as there's not more than 20. So as long as you have 14 breeding sessions technically in Ark, you are statistically guaranteed a mutation. Not in the stat that you necessarily want, but you're statistically guaranteed a mutation based upon just math. 7% times 14 is like 104%. So you've got, that's the total number. Now you can also end up messing yourself up if you add mutations into other breeds. That's a different video for the time being. This just shows you how to maximize the total number of mutations that you get. And the answer is one male horse that you want the statistics from, and then you have a total of 14 sessions, guarantees a 100% chance of getting a mutation. And you can see that level will go up. If you have the binoculars like I have right now, you can see the middle row is going to be the thing that increases. Now, if you're a little confused at what I'm talking about right now, make sure you check out my points video and what my what a mutation video is, and hopefully this helps you out. All right, Teach out.